Okay, all right. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna swap the scene here. Guys, welcome. It's exciting. It's not your fault, but I feel like if people are here today and they want to get involved, I want to make sure that they are in the loop, okay? And we can do that very fast, okay? So if you don't know what this is, you're coming in, this is your first week, you're very confused, or you've caught these before, but you were not here this week, or last week for the intro to this year's tournament. Let me go over it, okay? The super mega abridged version, okay? So, first things first, wait, I'm hitting all the wrong buttons right now. Okay, first things first, we are playing this on Mario Party Deluxe, Mario Party 4 Deluxe, which is a modded version of Mario Party 4 that has a bunch of additional items, okay? That's the first thing that you need to know about. The AI are programmed to use the items. Now, here's the format. We're doing a two-phase tournament, which starts this week. This is the regular season. Then there will be a playoffs. It's free for all, and we're using the same point system that I used last year. Now, if you don't know what that is, what is that, okay? It is that you get points, or your character gets points, for its ending placement, its ending star count, and its ending coin count, okay? So there's the placement distribution, you can see it. Here's the star distribution, 120 points per star and 1 point per coin. So it is worthwhile to not only win, but to win with a bunch of stars. And if you're not gonna win, it's worth it to at least try to do something with it, okay? Like, do the best you can because it all matters at the end of the day for points. And if you're a fantasy player, I assume the way that this is going to work is that the 8 players across the 2 matches will have their points compared. So you better hope that if your favorite pick does not win this week, then they at least do pretty good. Okay, all right, so here's the match setup. We are going to be doing item pools this year with 3 different item pools. Pure random, default, and pure random with no wacky watch, because short matches are not epic, okay? Well, some people think they're epic. That's why we have them included, but we also have them not included. Depends on the item. And I'm going to update the website. I'm going to try to update it next week. Now, we are drawing today for... This is, I think, the board. This is, I think, the setting, the items. And this is... what was the other one? Oh, the difficulty. The difficulty. There you go. Okay, we have the bowls of knowledge. They're back. Exciting stuff, okay? Now, I have not actually revealed this yet, okay? But, one second, let me hide this. I don't want to accidentally leak anything. Well, I did reveal this. If you're on the Discord, you're in the know. You've probably already seen this, but we have a schedule. So, I'm just going to show you guys as well really quick what the schedule is for tonight, okay? Here is tonight's matches. Well, here's the whole schedule, actually, but the ones you care about are week 1. We are doing... matches A and B tonight. The first match will be DK, Luigi, Mario, and Peach. Match 2 will be Daisy, Waluigi, Wario, and Yoshi. What's the drill for? This is the decorative drill. If I remove this drill, people get mad, so I leave it here. Okay? Okay, so here, this is the matches. These are the matches we're doing today. DK, Luigi, Mario, Peach. Daisy, Waluigi, Wario, Yoshi. Okay, got it? Okay. I think with all of that out of the way, we're actually ready to get into the match. We can also do the first draw. What would be the best way to do the draw, I think? I'm not sure. I need to do the settings draw, though. I can do it on the other layout. It's fine. I'll do it on the other layout. So we're going to go to the CPU tournament layout. Which should... Give me a second. You can't see anything right now, but you'll be able to. Is this it? That's not it. I paused the music. I just need to get the game on. I had, at one point in time, the... Wait, let me check this layout really quick. Hold up. Oh, I do have it on this layout, I think. Let me just copy that. We can just add this in CPU layout. I think. Oh. Yes. Wait, actually, this layout I think is better. Maybe. What the heck? My head is giant. You know what? We'll just go back to the other one. It's fine. Actually, don't worry about that. On second thought, we don't need that layout. We don't need to use that one, okay? It's fine, really. Okay, all right, here we go. Booting it up. I'm not using Glorp today. Today we're doing important business, okay? Glorp is on for fun days, but today this is very mandatory, serious business gameplay, all right? We are not screwing around. We are doing important things. Okay. Thank you, by the way. Let me say, A-Bink, thanks for the 17 months on the tier 3. It's going to be exciting, man. Dream Archer, thanks for the 23 as well. No Name Wizard, thanks for the 35. Faraline, thanks for the 32. Raise Dab in chat if you're a Daisy supporter. I don't know if Daisy's in match 1. She will be playing today. But so don't worry about that. But I don't know if she's in match 1 or not. We'll have to see. I mean, I don't know what watch streaks are. I mean, I can mention, what do you want me to do? Say thank you for watching? I do appreciate that. I don't know if they do anything, though. I don't know what they are. Other than telling me people are watching my stream, which I appreciate, but... Okay, you guys can hear the game, right?
Raise dab, raise dab.
There will be a spreadsheet. There will also be a website. I'm hoping to get the spreadsheet done tomorrow and the website later this week, okay? There is a schedule spreadsheet as well, which you can see on the Discord in the Mario Party CPU League thread. Join the Cord for all things related to the tournament. We got fan clubs there. We got fantasy. We've got a general discussion thread. It's going to be exciting, man. I'm ready for it. I'm ready for it. Thank you, Lewis, for checking, man. Dude, the watch streak thing is very, I mean, I appreciate it, but it's kind of annoying because it highlights the chat and makes it pink. I don't know, like, what does it do? Do you get channel points for it? Okay, well, at least you get something for it. Okay, now, I will say, there will be a big prediction for every match. Generally, if you are new to the raysfire streams, for every CPU League match, these are some of our highest channel point pots that we tend to have. It generally scales up more towards the playoffs, but since this is the season opener, I suspect there will probably be a pretty big pot in these first couple of games as well. All right, so who is playing first? Our first match today will be in the P1 slot. It's going to be DK. In the P2 slot, we have Luigi. Oh, actually, we need to draw for difficulty first. Let me get that. Let me make sure. Is this the difficulty one? I need to see if I can see that. Okay, I think it's this one. Okay. We are going to do our settings draw. We are using the bowls of knowledge today in these takeout containers, all right? Every single match, we will be drawing for difficulty, item pool, as well as the board. Once something is removed from the pool, it will not be re-added for the remainder of the season, okay? So here we go. But there are multiple of each thing. So something could happen multiple times in a row and then never again, or we could have it now and then not for weeks. Okay, all right, here we go. Shaking it up. First draw today. What do we have in here? Bringing out the bowls. All right, I'm looking away. I'm trying to grab something here. Okay. And today's difficulty is going to be H. They're playing on hard for match 1. We're going hard mode. That means the hard dong is here today. Mario and Peach. That is going to be our difficulty draw done. Now we need to also do
OMG,
our draw for
Smiley
the
face
other
emoji.
2 things.
Party popper emoji.
Oh, actually, I'm gonna have to restart the game for the item pool, but that's fine. What's happening? We're just doing the draw, man. Don't worry. Tornado Girl, thanks for the 60. Welcome back. All right, here we go. Shaking it up. This is gonna be our next draw. This is the item pool for today. If I can open the stupid lid, man. All right, I'm looking away. I got one here. And our first match will be having pure random items today. It's gonna be a mad one. It's gonna be a little chaotic today. Could be a 5-minute game. Could be a 5-hour game. We could see a lamp as soon as turn 1. All right, and finally we're gonna shake up for our board of choice for match 1. We're doing 2 30-turn games, by the way, every week during regular season. For week 1, and so for the early weeks, I didn't put this in the presentation. I am going to be adding very hard on the back half. They're not going to be here for the first 3 weeks. I want to build up to very hard as an option, but it will be in later. And then our board we're going to be playing on is Koopa. Koopas! Koopa's coming out for board 1. Okay. So I need to really quickly make sure that if I do want to change the difficulty, I have to do that, or the item pool, I have to do that like before I boot up the game, so I need to make sure that the codes are correct. Yeah, okay, I actually need to restart the game really fast because they're on default. So we're doing pure random shops, pure random items. That's gonna be a wild one, dude. Okay. We are going to Koopa Troopa Beach. Actually, it's Koopa Seaside Soiree. I learned how to say that last time I played this game. Okay, alright. We will be opening the prediction. Yeah, let me get the settings in. Reminder, if you are looking for a safe haven for your character of choice, that will not be here. That will not be the Twitch chat. I expect it to be a battlefield. You will have to find your respective character's fan club on the Discord, and if it doesn't exist, then you could be the founder. I have checked. I saw there were 3 or 4 character fan club threads already made. I know there's one for Daisy. I think there's one for Luigi. Maybe one for Peach. I have not looked in a while. So, if you're trying to get involved, if you're trying to find your people, check out the Cord, okay, dude? That's where the safe haven will be. I expect it to get messy out here in the Twitch chat. It's gonna be a rowdy night. Okay, we are playing Koopa. Putting the settings in. Over under on Luigi throwing away skeleton keys. I actually don't know if he can in this game unless he has extra items. So I would say it's probably gonna be low. But he does tend to use them a lot. I know that for a fact. Okay. Settings are good, which means we boot up the prediction. Who wins week 1 match A? DK, Luigi, Mario, Peach. I will give you 15 minutes from the start of the prediction to get your decisions in on who you think will win. Reminder, they are not only competing with each other in the board, they are competing with everyone else's performance in the follow-up match as well, thanks to the points system. Winning this game will not be enough. You have to win this game and do better than the guy who wins the other game if you want to be in first. Okay? I just want that to be very clear. Alright. Gotta just roll my neck here. Take a little hydration sip. I am going to try to be watching the ads, by the way. There shouldn't be any ads. The ads ran before the match started, so we're ready to go. Yeah, early Wacky Watch can be rough for the points. For sure. For sure. We had that happen in Mario Party 3. It could happen again here. Okay. Guys, week 1 of the Mario Party Fall 2025 CPU League begins now. We're getting into it. First time ever modded Mario Party. We're playing Mario Party 4 Deluxe for the entire season. This is going to be really interesting. If you are new here, this is a modified version of Mario Party 4 where the items are changed. There are over 30 items in the game now. So you have Mario Party 4 boards, Mario Party 4 minigames, but a brand new item pool. The one weakness, well, one of the weaknesses of Mario Party 4 reimagined to become a strength, I think, I kind of did, Danny, a little bit. I recorded some voiceovers. I feel fairly articulate today, so hopefully it'll be good. All right, we're getting started. The order has been determined. It is going to be Luigi going first. Oh, and the first star going to be in the lower right section of the board. First things first, we do need to make sure we have all hard computers in, and we are looking good. All right, so we're off to the races. Luigi going to be the first to go here. DK the second. It is going to be Peach going third, and Mario bringing up the rear in fourth here. Reminder, if you are planning on getting your bets in, make sure to do that in the early turns before you forget. You do have 15 minutes, but most people don't forget, and wow, what is this? Starting off with a four-way one on turn one. I don't think that's ever happened before, and it happened on turn one. A little craziness to start us off. We love to see that. I can already tell it's going to be a wild night, and we're starting with Book Squirm. Here we go. Reminder, all computers are on hard difficulty. I feel like with this minigame, I do need to remind you because you're not going to believe me otherwise. And... okay, it's going to be Princess Peach winning the first ever minigame of the Fall 2025 League with everyone else immediately inting it. And Peach is going to move up into first early on here on turn one. I've seen enough. 250k on Peach. All in. All right, so Luigi with a 4 here. Gonna be working his way over. Now, because we are in random items, pure random items, you're gonna really need to be careful and pay attention to the shops as well as the item spaces. So as you can see here, this one had a bunch of crazy items in it, and he's gonna be getting the Bowser Shroom here on turn 2. Very interesting. Now, I talked about this a little bit last week when we did the season preview. All of the computers do have personalities, believe it or not. I don't actually have the PDF with me that had the full rundown, but I believe Mario is very speed heavy. Luigi is a Skeleton King guy. I think DK likes to buy offensive items, and Peach is all about, I think shopping. I'm not entirely sure, but you will actually see their personalities come out a little bit in the items they buy and how they use their items, which is cool. As we move back in to our second minigame today. What's it gonna be? Oh, Daisy's the buyer. Okay, I don't remember what Peach was. Alright, a 1v3. It's gonna be Mario, the solo player here. Now, this minigame I've actually seen go both ways. It really depends on the computer difficulty. Mario right now doing a great job, but there is still over 15 seconds to go, and so he's gonna really need to stabilize here. Doing his best. He's kind of running around the outer edge. Realigning, restabilizing on the platform. Looking very good for Mario here. He's got about 1 or 2 more ground pounds to make it through. And that is a win for Mario on minigame number 2. Not a bad start for him either. Thank you, Canope, for the 51. Welcome back. Thank you, M Sharp. Now, doing an early check on the prediction here, it does appear that we have a decent amount of money already in the pot, but most of the money so far being put onto Peach, despite that not having one of the biggest solo contributions. So it seems like, just looking at the numbers here, the majority of people in the chat seem to be supporting Luigi and Peach, and actually only 8 on Team DK. Speaking of DK, though, he's bringing out the Bowser suit, and that is a good time to use it. He will be able to get Mario with this, which should be, bang, an instant -10. He said, yoink, I don't care if you won that minigame, that money is mine now. DK answering back with a well-used item there on turn 3. Here we have Princess Peach going into the shop. Guys, you gotta look fast on the shop, but the shops are crazy. And look at that. This is the power of random items, pure random items. We have the Booze Crystal Ball being purchased turn 3 here. And if you are just joining us, we have a draw for item pool for board and difficulty. This is on hard. Koopa Seaside Soiree with pure random items. That's the big thing about this match. I expect things are going to get chaotic as everyone gets a chance to fill up their inventory because you never know what's going to happen. Any item space, any shop could have any item at any point. And we're moving on to a 2v2. All right, so this one, the name of the game here is Patience. You want to not be moving quickly because if you move quick, you'll scare away the cheeps. Ideally, you want to get the goldfish. You're able to have up to 3 in your net at a time. But it looks like Mario's kind of brute forcing it. He's just going for whatever's nearby, grabbing a few, and then dumping them. I don't know if it's working out, though, because it is going to be the blue team with the advantage. They might be able to answer back if they're able to get the gold in here. And both Mario and Peach are kind of missing it. They do eventually pick it up. Is that enough to win, though? And I think the answer is no. DK with a golden of his own, plus a normal, and with a narrow victory there. Luigi and DK taking a win on the 2v2. A Wacky Watch is available. Now, a lot of people are mentioning the Wacky Watch, and one of the things that you guys need to know about Mario Party 4 Deluxe is that it has items from other games in it, which you're actually about to see here with the plus block. A pretty good item, especially in an early game, because you get the amount of money you roll on the dice, and it's treated like a dual dice or a mushroom, depending on which Mario Party you're playing. And so, a pretty big cash injection for Luigi early off of that. Is going for the play here. Star is bottom right. He's going to need to get through Banana Junction. He wants to go down. But does he? And he does! Luigi en route to the star. He does have the econ for it. It's looking right now like Luigi could be star number 1 of the CPU League. But yes, so what I was trying to say about the items is there are items from other Mario parties, including a decent number of items from Mario Party 3, which had some of the craziest items I have ever seen in a Mario Party, including the Wacky Watch, which is in this. Princess Peach. Okay, could get something very crazy from that. She's not going to this time. Just gets the poison shroom. That's okay, though. And Mario. Oh, very interesting choice. I don't really know what the game plan was there. I believed he used the minus block on Peach, but why would you do that on her? Seems like a bit of an interesting play because Luigi's actually the one in the way. It seems like there might be a little bit of teaming going on here between the brothers. Now, I did say this is a free-for-all tournament, but that's not to say there couldn't be some collusion going on behind closed doors. Who am I to know that? I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Anyways, we're moving on to our next minigame. A pretty fun one here, actually. They are playing to 100. You have to create chains of 3 of the same together. They can be connected both horizontally and vertically, but just not diagonally. You also can go into your opponent's playfield. And right now, it is going to be advantage to Peach. Does get the Bob-omb there. If you do surround a Bob-omb, it will explode, which is good for combos as well. DK trying to play for that combo, and he does get it. We do have 5 minutes left on the predictions. If you would like to get your bets in, you probably have 1 or 2 more turns of actual gameplay to do that. Otherwise, you know, you can just hold off and wait until match 2. Reminder, we're doing 2 matches tonight. Not just 1. They are 30-turn games each. Nephilim, thanks for gifting 6 months of tier 1 sub to Roro. That's a big gift sub right there. And look at this, Luigi playing, Luigi building up a pretty big stack on the right-hand side, and it pays off. Look at that. He slowly built up his stack on the blue zone and was able to win by quite a bit. If you are subscribed on Twitch, it means you now get no ads, you get a orange dog emote, you can rewind the stream in real time, and you have access to the subscription Minecraft server in the Discord. Thanks for asking. All right, here we go. Big roll by Luigi. And look at that, he makes it happen, guys. Luigi is going to be getting star number 1 of the CPU League Fall 2025 edition. Luigi, our first player to get on the board here. And just as a refresher on the points format, converting coins to stars is hugely beneficial for the points format we're using. where not only is winning a game important, but you get points for your ending star and coin counts. And it only costs 20 coins in game to buy a star, but 1 star is 120 points in the leaderboards. So by buying that star, he's essentially giving himself over 100 points. Definitely worthwhile to be doing that. And there you go, Peach on the double goose egg. But interesting, she gets the warp block. Now the warp block in this game is very similar to the DK Jamboree ability or the normal pipe in Mario Party Jamboree, where it sends you to a random spot on the board. Okay? It doesn't have to be one your opponent is on, it's pure RNG. And we are moving into another 1v3. We have quite a few people, about half of the people in the game, having a hard time getting started in the early game here, sitting on double star, or sorry, 0 coin, 0 star, the double 0 goose egg. You hate to see it. All right, Mario gonna be the solo player here on Hop or Pop. Now, the way this minigame works is you just have to pop them, or you have to hop them. If Mario gets all 3, he wins. But if they group up, it's gonna be pretty easy for him. And right now, Mario kind of just spinning in a circle here. Not really making much progress in any form or fashion. But as I say that, Peach gonna be the first to go down. Is there enough time for him to close it out? I'm not sure. I think the answer is no. He does. Whoa, I thought he got Luigi there. Doesn't quite get him. And a bit of an embarrassing performance by Mario. By the way, guys, we have about a 2-minute warning now on the predictions. If you are planning on getting your bets in, this is going to be probably the last reminder you get before the Preds are closed, okay? Before they're closed. And again, I'm going to be shouting this out probably a lot this season, but the Discord is probably going to be largely the hub of the CPU League this year. It's cool to see the community get a bit more involved. If you do watch this week randomly, you were not here for any of the stuff before. There are fan clubs for characters. There's even a fantasy league that's being run for the league, okay? So you can join the Discord, get involved there. And of course, we have an official, like, mega thread to talk all things league. I'll be posting updates there as well. I'm knocking over crap. Okay. All right, here we go. We have Peach with the booze crystal ball coming out here onto the dong. League of Legends like Ari and Warwick. Yes, believe it or not. Exactly like that. Okay, so Peach using the boost crystal ball she got on turn 2. Instead of waiting it to use it later on in the game to get a star steal, she's gonna instead use it to reset the econ. And honestly, I think that that is probably a not bad usage, because I think in especially a CPU league where there is pure random items in this match, you want to have money to spend on the shops because you don't know what you're going to pull. All right, so here we go. This is going to be Stamp Out. This is an interesting minigame because there's a lot of ways you can approach it here. Now, right now, DK fairly uncontested on the upper part of the map, while everyone else is getting a little caught up in the sauce on the right-hand side. They might be able to give DK a free win here, but Peach... No, I think it's Mario with the pink stamp getting good coverage. I don't know, man. All right, they are finally encroaching on DK's territory, and it's getting messy. I would say advantage probably going to be to Mario on this one, but it's close. And yes, that is going to be a win for Mario. Walking away with 15% on that one. Well played to him. DK did have early advantage there, but was not able to convert it to a win. Very unfortunate. He covered his own tracks a bit, which I think did him in. All right, here we go. We've got Luigi with a big 3 coming in. Wants to go to the shop. With 41 coins, if he gets a good pull at the shop, there's likely going to be some great items there for him. Because the way the items are sorted is in terms of price. And I think the most expensive item that can appear in the shop is the Wacky Watch at 75 coins. So if he wants any of those higher tier items on the off chance they do appear, he's going to need to save up for it, okay? And we're gambling. DK. First one to gamble today. Oh! Try again. Can we get a woo? Maybe, but I kind of like people just typing that word out. All right, here we go. Peach with the 5. All right, so the gimmick of this board, if you're unfamiliar, by the way, is every time you go into that branching path, you do have to pay the Koopa Troopa to upgrade his hotel. It's kind of a tax that is forced to be paid here. And wow, really thinking about his options there before, or her options there before hitting A. Maybe a little rage there. She wanted to wait to hold the button down because she was so disappointed. Peach actually won away from the star before getting knocked away. That could have been a Peach star, but she under-rolled that. Some tragic stuff there as we move into our next minigame. Take a breather. Now, you can't see it, but this one's all about the shoulder buttons, guys. A pretty technical minigame. Some people actually opt to go for dual thumbs on this one. But what they're doing is they're mashing to get the air in, and the person who stays underwater the longest does walk away with the victory here. Let's see it. And Luigi. So far in this early game, it is Luigi doing great, man. It is for sure the Luigi show. And actually, I didn't see. The prediction did lock. We have 1.7 million points in the Shud coin pot for match 1. That is crazy, man. 1.7 mil. All right, Luigi going to the shop now with 50 coins. Let's see what is available. And, wow, he got a pretty low-tier item shop. The most expensive item, only 20 coins there. And he's going to go for the key. But he's not done yet. Item box. What's he going to get? Item bag. Oh, now that is interesting. So, you might notice in Luigi's inventory is a paintbrush. That is called the GAD brush. It's a new item to Mario Party 4 Deluxe. And the way it works is that it completely copies his inventory with someone else's. So it'll remove any other items he has and give him the items someone else has. So right now, if he used it on Mario, for example, he would be left with only that plus dice block or whatever it's called. But oh! Peach pulling a Fweeter, and then she got the super warp pipe that lets her choose whose place she goes to. And the super mega mushroom. Those are some pretty big items. Well, the barter box swaps your items with someone else's. This one copies them entirely. So, like, Mario doesn't lose his items. You just get his items also. Does that make sense? Because the barter box is in this as well. The highest point prediction? Probably 2 or 3 mil. Thank you, Rainbow Sprinkles. Appreciate that. All right, we've got dungeon duos here. We are pretty neck and neck. Deadlocked here on the minigame. Now, this minigame is interesting because when these guys are tied on skill level, which they seem to be, what you likely are going to be seeing here is that it's gonna really come down to the pipe section. I mean, every time. Likely it will just be the pipe section. Oh, and we got the double jump. Both teams going for the double jump there on the platform. Love to see that. Yes, exactly. Just like John Deadlock. All right, so here we go. This is really going to be the difference maker on Dungeon Duos. Will they get the right pipe early? First team to do it. Let's see. And it is going to eventually be the team on the right. There is still a chance for Mario and Luigi to win this if they get the second section of the pipes faster. There are more chances for them to get it. But no, it looks like this is probably just going to be a straight win for Peach and DK. Luigi really kind of struggling on this one quite a bit. Oh, I lost indeed, says the brothers, and that's gonna be a new record! She's not gonna say it, though. New record. Okay, the results are coming in, and actually, we are getting to what I would call probably the end of the early game and the beginning of the mid game. This is around the point where there's at least one star in play. And wait a minute, the Gad Brush, is he gonna use that onto Peach? Let's see it. Oh no, he uses it onto Mario. I actually don't know if that's a random use item or not. In any case, I think if it is, he was for sure hoping to get Peach's items. He doesn't get it, instead gets Mario's, and has to use that instead. But wait, maybe he did want that to guarantee the 10 for the star snipe. If he did that intentionally, that is a very heads-up move by him, because look at this. Mario would have gotten it this turn, but with the 10 from the item that he used there, that allows him to go the distance and snipe it from under the nose of Mario. And we now have a 2-star lead advantage to Luigi. Well, that is true. Mario did not have the money. Even still, I don't think he wanted to put it to chance, taking matters into his own hands. Now, we are going to have our first battle minigame of the night. And if he does well here, if he wins it, he basically gets the money that he spent on the star right back. But it is going to be, it's actually Bowser's Bigger Blast, not Bowser's Big Blast, but playing Bowser's Bigger Blast here. Alright, so it looks like round one, Luigi gonna go for the first option, give it no thought. DK going immediately for yellow, and he's out of here! That is going to be DK, the first one to go down. Moving on to round two here, Princess Peach taking her first turn. Let's see what it's gonna be. Peach does go with the magenta color. I guess you could call it that. Is going to be in the clear. Mario now going for the white. And let's see what Luigi does. It is a 50-50 here. Either he blows up or he doesn't. And he does not. That is going to be a reset of the pumps. Pressure now back onto Peach. Okay. Handling the pressure quite well so far. Mario, think about it. Does a little redirection there. Not feeling good about the magenta. Luigi goes for it instead. We'll see if Mario's intuition was right. It was not. A second reset here on round two. And that is going to be Peach going down to the magenta. We now only have two. It is the brothers in a 1v1. Magenta, yellow, green. Let's see how that shakes up for these guys.
Jet has already suggested both Link and
I don't know why I
Link,
didn't play the
time
Woo.
I'm
What?
doing it with a sub, so they're basically different emotes entirely.
Huh? Why was it so delayed? I'll check these out after. I'm not looking at them right now during the match, but maybe in between games I'll look at them, okay? I clicked on the links, but... I don't know why the Woo came after. Thank you for the resub. Thanks for the 18. Welcome back. And dude, what am I witnessing here? This is some high-level stuff. The mind games coming out of the brothers right now are insane, and we get another reset! How are we still in Bowser's Big Blast? Finally, that is going to be the one that does break the camel's back. Luigi walking away with a hard-earned, hard-fought victory there on Bowser's Bigger Blast. And Luigi, it is just the Luigi show right now. The only player with a star, he has 2, and he comes in after paying 20 coins, gets 28 back. Now, keep in mind, 10 of them were his that he paid in, so it's not like he got it fully back, but still, anything is good, and this is rough. DK is going to have to pay the tax here, and the cabana is going to get wiped out, meaning that's just basically 5 coins lost to time. You hate to see that.
Rays, fire. Raysfire.
And the Fleeter's coming out! Oh, banger. Thank you, Kinetics, for the 45, dude. Welcome back. But it's Fleetin' time. Now, there are a few valid positions that the Koopa can appear on the board. If it's not going to be lower left, it could be in the middle section, and it is. This is going to be one of the most contested star spaces in the entire board. It might be probably the most contested one we're going to see all day, because everyone has to pass through that section when they're going up to visit the Koopa in the middle. All right, Mario is going to be moving over to Peach's position, which is actually pretty good for him, but he still doesn't have the econ to be able to do anything with it. A coin minigame for him could be big. And it was available, but it's not going to happen. We are going to get Tree Stomp instead. Who is the solo? I didn't quite see that. Thank you for the raid, Leaf Apollo. I hope you had a fantastic stream. Welcome, everyone. Welcome. The solo player is going to be DK. DK, trying to survive here. Gotta watch out for those bananas, though. If you hit that banana peel, you will spin out. Now, if we get far enough into the game, we could see the rare speed banana. But no, Luigi, with the goated defense, takes him out quick. The battle minigame was won by Luigi. Luigi on top in coins and stars, and right now it's not even close. Luigi coming out swinging here in Game 1 of the Fall 2025 League. But as a reminder, we are only a third of the way through the game. Still a lot of game to be played. And okay, he's going for the item bag. 30 coins with pure random items is insanely good value. He gets the swap card. He gets the barter box, and I believe that is going to be the dice where you get to set the number between 1 and 5. Kind of like the custom dice block, so a good one to have. I'm still a little unfamiliar with some of these newer items, so I'll be learning with you guys as time goes on, but pretty good pull. I would say I would rate that mid to high tier. No crazy items from the bag, but definitely good stuff to have in pocket. I'll look into the emotes after. I'm not looking at 7TV emotes right now. I'm trying to keep it locked in on the commentary, but in between games, I will. We're doing 2 games today, so there should be some downtime after match number 1. Interesting. So that is going to be, oh, wait a minute. Peach, so Peach has to be careful here. She could over dip the chip. Here's what could happen. If Peach rolls too high here, she could pass by the star. So it's a balancing act. And I think she might overshoot it. She's gonna steal coins from DK, but look, here's the problem. When you're in Mega Mode, you don't get to interact with the star. So she is going to pass it by entirely. A bit of a blunder here by Peach. I don't know if it was just short-sighted and she wanted to steal money from DK, or she was hoping she would roll lower. In either case, though, that is not the type of thing you want to see. She does land on another item space. Let's see what she gets from it. Another bag. And what is that? The reverse mushroom and the Gad brush. But wait a minute. Our first hidden block of the season. Not going to be a star this time around. And I think we have an ad. We will be pausing for ads today. I will pause for the minigame. Give me a second. I can't pause until the minigame starts, I don't think. Can I pause the minigame? I can also just pause Dolphin, I guess. I don't know why it lets me pause the minigame when it's all computers, but at least I can. Alright, I'm pausing. Okay, I can check at these really fast. Sure, okay, whatever. I'll add these. Okay, 1 second. Let me put the music on really fast. By the way, I want to give this, I'm going to use this ad time while we wait on the ads to run out to shout out the Archipelago group in the Discord. And also shout out the big one we are doing probably this time next Saturday, literally 7 days from now. It's going to be big, okay? If you don't know what an Archipelago is, there's something that I've been doing on the stream a lot lately. It's where I combine games together. You might have seen me do a Mario 64 and a Sunshine speedrun, or you've seen me do them with other people. I've done a lot with Roy. I did one with Panga on Wednesday. They've been a lot of fun. But one of the coolest things about it is that there's no limit on the number of games that you can combine and the number of people that can be a part of it. And so we're organizing a mega event where you, I don't care if you're subbed or if it's your first time watching or you've been here for years, you can be a part of it. And honestly, I would love that. I think the more people we have in that, the better it will be. We have started organizing for next weekend. But there was one that was community run that is going on, I think, right now also at the same time. In fact, I'm looking at the Discord. There's 11 people in there right now that are still playing through their own games, which is awesome. I hope that it has been a good time. I did not get a chance really to check in on how tonight's or this afternoon session has been going, but hopefully it's been good. I guess I can look at their tracker really quick. So, I might be able to put this up on screen really briefly. There's about 30 seconds left in the ad. I'm checking. Let's do a quick check-in on these guys. See how they're doing. So if you don't know what this is, basically, these are all the people playing on the left here. And then you can see their games. So you can see all the different games that people are playing. Celeste, DK64, Factorio, Final Fantasy, Hollow Knight, Jigsaw Puzzle, Kingdom Hearts, Kirby, Team Fortress 2, Portal 2, Outer Wilds, Paint, Mario 64. It's cool, actually. And it looks like a lot of people are getting through their goals, which is sick. You guys have gotten pretty good at this. 21 games done in a couple hours. Good progress. I'm sorry your game didn't get to play, or your game broke so you didn't get to play, but what I will say is the reason we've been doing these warm-up type events is because I'm doing one on stream next weekend that I would like to stream and I would like everyone to be a part of. And so these days are mainly to get the hiccups out. So if you're gonna have any problems, I think getting them out of the way now, getting a feel for the system, figuring out what's wrong or what settings you like or don't like, that's what these days are good for. And if you like your settings already, that's great. I'm hoping you'll join the one next weekend. And if you had some tech issues or whatever, or you didn't like the settings of the game, then hopefully now you know, and you can join us with something that maybe is a little better for you next weekend. Okay. Okay, I think we're ready to get back into it here. Looks like the ads are done, so we can get back into the action. Unpausing and let us get started. All right, so we are going to be doing, I believe this one's called Blame It on the Crane. It's a 1v3 minigame Mario the solo player this time around. And the way that this works is the solo player holds down the A button to extend the claw, and when they release, it will go down and try to grab one of the players. If you get all three, you win. Mario right now, taking his time, does get a good grab onto Peach. Still 30 seconds to go here. A lot of opportunity for DK to walk away with a victory. And DK kind of walks right into that. In fact, he's actually slowing down. A little suspicious looking. Some gameplay that looks a little sus here. I feel like that's one that, you know, the referees might need to review the gameplay on that later, because that seemed a bit suspicious to me, okay? Maybe a little match fixing going on. But, of course, we can't stop the gameplay now. We'll have to review that after the fact and let you know the outcome of what the officials decide. All right, here we go. We have the barter box being used on a Peach. Now, this is a crazy usage of that. So Luigi, with the barter box, if you've never seen this item, it just swaps inventories entirely. And he said, I want the Gad brush, I want the reverse shroom, I want the super warp pipe, which is crazy work. Very cool. And if he wants his items back, he can actually use the Gad brush to get them back anyway, so. All right, our first Bowser space, and it's just gonna be a Koopa Kid. Finally, a little bit of good news if you're not a Luigi fan, but if you are a Luigi fan, you hate to see that. My favorite character in Mario Party 4 is Yoshi, but he is not in this match. He'll be in the match we're doing after. Another item bag. Oh, and he got the hidden block card. Now, if you are a DK fan, that is what you want to see. If you are DK, you need to use that ASAP. You need to use that now. And Peach wants that. She uses the swap card. Wait a minute. She got her items back, dude. Do you see that? She just, like, Uno reverse carded Luigi. He took her items with the barter box, and she took them back. A little switcheroo there. Now, I actually am unsure if the swap card is random or not. If it is random, I assume she wants the hidden block card from DK, and she just didn't get lucky. but I also love a world where she just is petty and wants her items back. Another item bag. Wait a minute. And what's it gonna be? Another barter box and a plunder chest. The items are going crazy right now. Dude, these item swaps are crazy. This is the power of purely random items. All right, time for money belts. Let's see it. Money belts is going to be a very interesting one to see. It is a coin minigame, which means the coins collected here, people do get to keep. It is going to be Luigi with an early lead here. Actually, a massive lead. The team of three straight up blundering it in real time. We do finally see Luigi with a bit of a mishap, but still doing a pretty good job so far. He's sitting on 15 coins, 16, 17, 18 coins. And it looks like... I think Luigi's just gonna be walking away with a victory. I mean, it is a coin minigame, so all coins collected, they do get to keep, but 20 coins into the pocket of the guy that's in first by himself. You hate to see that. Right now, it is the Luigi show. But we need to pay attention to the hidden block card. If you do not know how the hidden block card works, when you use the hidden block card, it just brings hidden block to you. It just does. And to use the plus. So the plus is basically a double dice and you get the coins that you roll on it. But, DK, let's see it. There it is. Before anyone can steal it from him, he goes for it. And what is he gonna get? Oh! DK is back in the game! Off of the hidden block card. Star number 1 to the dong here. Oh, and he could have... Well, actually, didn't have the money to get another one there. But he was right there. Now, he is going to be farming happening. We are playing Mario Party 4, which means the bonus stars are coin minigame and happening. And Peach actually making good use of this. So that item, she gets to pick who she goes to. But interestingly enough, she's not going right next to the star. She's actually going a little bit before it. Maybe a greedy play here to visit the shop on her way to the star. She does high roll it, and she goes for a hidden block card of her own. Dude, purely random items are actually crazy. Does she? She goes for the greedy play, and it pays off, dude. Not only does she get to go to the shop, she high rolls for the snipe. She could have gone to Mario instead, but she said, no, I'm confident I'm gonna get the roll. She gets this. She gets hidden block card. She gets the star. That is insane. And here we go. We've got a plunder chest. More item stealing going on. Gonna get a random item, and he hopes to get the hidden block card from Peach. Doesn't happen. I do know about that item. So that item, you get to pick who you steal from, but you get a random item of theirs. He really wanted that hidden block card. Does not get it. Instead, is gonna get the barter box. But because she has turn priority, she's gonna be able to use it before he can steal the items. Thank you, community, for sending one. Oh, and it's going to be Trace Race coming in. Now, Trace Race in this one does have a few notable things about it. There's a bit of a mini game that on this channel, the raysfire channel, does have a bit of a history. And it starts with loop skip. We're going to see if anyone goes for it here. Does it happen? No loop skip. We also have the wiggle method. Not a lot of people going for that. Seeing a little bit of it from Luigi here. Now, fun fact, we're playing a modded version of Mario Party. Because it's modded, the minigame's a little buggy. Which will limit all of their scores. You'll never see a perfect score because the last section of the track doesn't get traced. But it's okay because it's the same for everyone. They just will have lower scores on average, okay? Holy Nevelim, thank you for the 10 gifted to the community, by the way. Appreciate that. But another minigame victory for Luigi, and this guy's dominating. Thank you, community, for sending 2, by the way. Thanks for the 2. All right. So this one, it's all about syncing up those ground pounds. We've seen pretty good synergy out of the brothers so far, but they are not on the same team for this one, which is going to spice things up a bit. Right now, slight advantage to the team on the right-hand side. This is a rare breed of thwomp, by the way. This is the inflatable thwomp, only seen in this minigame. Hey, I'm gonna have to ask that you guys take the conversation out of the Twitch chat, please, okay? I mean, you guys can talk about whatever you want, but we got something we're trying to focus on here. Alright, it is gonna be Luigi going to the item shop. Let's see what he gets. We are on pure random items. Golden Mushroom coming out. Now, the Golden Mushroom is probably just a straight upgrade to the Super Mega Mushroom, because in this game, when you use a Super Mega Mushroom, you do get multiple dice blocks, but here's the thing. You cannot interact with, anything else. That means no shops, no stars, no anything. But the Golden Mushroom is just like that, but better. You can still interact with everything. I mean, sure, when you're in Mega form, you can flatten people, like you're gonna see here. And I guess you can avoid the Koopa, so it's not all bad. Honestly, all things considered, not a bad turn, but wait a minute. Oh! DK with another hidden block star, and he's back in the game. DK with his second hidden block star to move into second place. And it's time for the dong to rise. But wait a minute. Peach says, not so fast. Oh! Another one, dude! Back to back hidden block stars coming out here. One from the hidden block star, one from the straight up normal hidden block. This is crazy. We have a game on our hands. DK and Peach are right there now. All of a sudden, off of the 3 hidden block stars that we have just witnessed, it is really anybody's game. Mario struggling a bit here is gonna go for the barter box. Now, I don't know if this is a great move. He's essentially giving Luigi the Gad Brush for a Golden Mushroom, which I guess is fine, but is that what we want to see? I'm not sure. No problem, Nephilim. I appreciate you guys tuning in and supporting it. Alright, Mario, with basically nothing right now to his name. He's got a Golden Mushroom, no money, no stars, no econ. He got nothing, dude. And the mini Mega Hammer, honestly, with this board economy, probably a pretty weak item to have in your pocket. And we've got to order up on our hands. I think largely Mario Party 4 is one of the biggest skill-based Mario Party games. Look, it's Mario Party, there's still gonna be BS, but I think most of the mini-games are fairly skill-based. Alright, here we go. We've got Mario looking for a burger and fry. Actually, no, he wanted burger and ice cream. Alright, let's see what Toad's looking for this time. Toad would like himself. And the same exact thing. I mean, at least he knows what he wants, man. Fries and an ice cream. But no one can find the fries! Finally. There's gonna be the blue team getting one to their name as well. Or a second one to their name. The brothers on the left still scoreless. And Toad looking for it. He wants it again, man! Luigi finally caught wind of what this Toad wanted, man. Surely he doesn't want fries and ice cream for a 4th time, right? And he wants the orange juice with the burger. Mario answering back immediately, and we are tied up to a piece. Anyone's game, man.
99
Ice cream and a burger. Oh! Is the red team gonna pull off the upset? No. Almost. Thank you, Sinra, for the 99 months. Welcome back. It says orange juice in the texture. Thank you, Pseudo Drifter Live. It should be good, man. I'm excited. All right, here we go. Luigi bringing out the Gad brush. He says, give me my dang items back, man. He's had enough of people stealing his crap. Okay, it looks like it's random use. He is going to get the reverse shroom from Peach. Pretty good item to have in pocket. The reverse shroom, very, very powerful. And the Bowser phone being called on to Mario, the guy in last. I mean, they're going to be talking about match fixing on this for days. Why would you ever call it on the guy in last place? Mario now with the double goose egg yet again. We're about halfway through this match as well. Mario with nothing to his name. That's brutal, man. You hate to see that. Banana Junction, he wants to go up here. You can see the star on screen, but he gets a bad roll there. Is gonna have to be going down instead. And here we go. The Dolphin. Shoutouts the Dolphins. Yes, the reverse mushroom is a Mario Party 3 item. I mean, if you're Mario, what do you do at this point, man? People are kicking you while you're down. Like, how do you come back and get your revenge? Reminder, by the way, there are a lot of things that you need to keep in mind while you watch this league. Since we are in the regular season, placement is not the only thing that matters. We are also looking at things like star and coin count. And with the current system in place, if Mario ended in this spot, 0 stars, 0 coins, in 4th, he would get only 50 points. For reference, everyone else would be getting at minimum 240 points. Likely over 300. He would be getting a 1/6 of the points of everyone else. That's how bad he's doing right now. It's crazy, man. All right, here we go. Can anyone solve a children's puzzle? Right now, Peach with an early advantage here. Up to 3 pieces secured. Slight lead over DK. Oh, she's struggling with the corner piece a bit. She doesn't know where it goes. Still has a bit of a lead, but look at that. Is that Mario on the right catching up? And he gets the placement before Peach. What a blunder, man. Honestly, a huge misplay.
Yes, I'm the winner.
Big Mario, the wiener, spinning in place. Finally, signs of life, but is a single minigame enough to bring him back into the game? I don't know, man. That's not really up for me to decide. I think the answer is no. He's gonna need to do more than that. You got a 19 here. Big roll. Now, if you're Luigi, this is, I think, the right play, legit. Because you can use the reverse room next turn, even if you pass by the star. But he does have to get Banana Junction. And he gets a good roll on the junction. So here's the play here. He's in a great spot. If he reverse mushrooms himself, and he goes back, and he rolls higher than a 3, he just gets the star. It's a smart play. Normally, you don't have to think about Mario Party 4 boards in the context of reverse mushrooms, but that's just how strong they are. Same thing with Peach here. It's okay if she passes the star. If she gets enough money, like up from the minigame or something, she can actually get the star, but no, she goes down on the Banana Junction. All right, we've got a 4 coming in. Mario will be getting the -3, and we are looking at a 1v3. Coin minigame would be great here, and no, it's going to be Candlelight Fright. Now, the way this one works is one player has a candle, the other players have a squirt gun. You put out the candle, you win. Simple as that.
Wahoo!
Mario winning here would be huge for him, especially after he did just get a win under his belt a second ago. And look at the dodges so far. You know, you gotta give it to Mario, even if he's not your favorite. He does not quit. He's not a quitter. He might be in last by a significant margin, but look at the gameplay. This guy is keeping it locked in. Look at this, not even hit a single time so far. Woohoo! Does finally get hit, but at this point, I don't think it matters. I think he just gets a win. Yeah, he did a great job in the first half to guarantee a victory. Also, just so you guys know, there will be a short intermission after this match. We are doing 2 tonight. We're doing 2 matches a week. These CPU League games will be every weekend, mostly on Saturday. Next weekend is an exception. It'll be on Sunday instead. We're doing a big community archipelago that you can join if you're in the Discord. Check it out. But back to the game. Here we go. Luigi. This is what I was talking about. Look at this. Reverse shroom. Perfect execution. Gets the star. It's that easy. Luigi up to 3 stars. Well played. I got it. Ha ha ha. All right, so this is actually a pretty good play by DK, believe it or not. So this dolphin will take you to the upper right section, which puts him 1 away from the star. I think DK will be able to answer back next turn. I don't see a world where anyone can snipe it from him. The only possible way that I could see this happening is if Mario goes for the snipe with the golden, but he would have to pay the Koopa. He's gonna go for it anyways here. Big rolls out of the big man. So here's the problem. He has the money, but he's gonna have to pay the Koopa Troopa, which means he's actually gonna miss being able to get the star. So I think it was a decent play if he was just really lucky and he high rolled. I don't know. Oh, a lot of three consecutive watch streaks. A lot of 3 streakers. Wait, Mario risking it all on the lottery? Let's see it. Oh, wait a minute. Now this is interesting. He didn't get the grand prize, but he is gonna get 30 coins to his name. Now, that is not a bad thing to get, because here's the deal. He can cycle back around. Now, I don't think he... Wait, no! Never mind. DK goes before Peach. Okay, he has turn priority, which means Peach could have pulled him away with the shy, or with the fly guy, but he goes before she does, so... Whoa, a lot of streakers here, man. A lot of streakers. Hello, Dowfire! Sorry, I didn't mean to yell. That was my bad. I put a little too much emphasis on that one. Too much sauce. Alright, this is a great minigame here. This is a 2v2 where players have to go across the board, and they have to find their respective question mark block, and then they have to meet up with each other on the maze. DK, the first one to find it, now trying to link up with Mario while Mario struggles to get to his. Now both teams with the chest. The other players have to find the key, and it's going to be Mario, the first one to get it. Mario on a bit of a hot streak here. You know, you can't write him off yet. He has won a decent amount of mini games in a row. Now, he does still have no stars, but look at the econ, dude. He's silently been pulling it back. He's up to 50 coins now. Oh, wait a minute. DK gonna get the star. Now, the next star spawn location could be huge, because if it's in front of Mario, there is a world where we see him start to come back into the game. It's gonna be bottom right here. Banana Junction. Oh, and he's going up. DK will be entering the lotto. So if you don't know what this lotto ticket thing is, if it's the first time someone visits the lottery in Mario Party 4, in the final 5 turns, there's a chance, whenever they do the home stretch thing where they add in like the chaos and whatever, if you have a lottery ticket, you can see if you win a grand prize. It has happened before, but it is very rare. And wait a minute, let's see what Peach is doing here. So the fly guy pulls an item, or pulls a player to the person using the fly guy. So Mario being pulled to the bottom left by Peach for whatever reason. And a plunder chest going into the pocket of Peach. Mario, bring out the fleeter! Yeah, I'll do a turn check in a second. I can't play on the cake level, but what about ice cream? How about I play level with ice cream? And, oh, that is a very difficult fleeter to get to. Here you go. 17 of 30. Whoop. Not last weekend, but last time before that, yes. Whoa, Mario pulls an item bag and he got another fleeter. At this point, Mario can just keep using that until he gets a star in an advantageous position. Item bags are crazy in this. All right, here we go. Mario bringing out the solo gameplay here. Now, the way this one works is the players all hide in a cannon. You can see the buttons labeled there. And then Mario has to try to find all three of them. He's got 3 rounds to do it. He's going to go A here. Bubkiss. Now, at this point, either they are perfectly split and he insta-loses, or he gets to embarrass them because they grouped up. Let's see it. They are definitely grouped up. But at this point, the question is, are they all in Y or are they all in X? Or were they smart enough to split it? Let's see it. He's going Y. No shot. They do the triple. And wow. Well played to them. That was crazy. Mario floundering quite a bit on that. The Mario win streak is finally over. That is going to be a win for DK, Peach, and Luigi. Still neck and neck at the top of the boards. Mario needs to come alive here, though, as he is running low on time. Let me do another turn check just to make sure. Yeah, we're on 18 of 30 here. Rolls a 2. Low roll. Not great. Low roll. Not great. He does get the item space. Do we see a bag situation? No. You get the poison shroom bunch. That just poisons everyone. It's like the creepy dice bundle or whatever that you can get that makes everyone have reduced rolls. Will we see another fleet? Yes, he's still not happy with the star location. Mario going for a double fleet here. Back-to-back fleeters. But where will the new star end up? That's really the question. If it goes center stage or bottom left, it is in a good position for him. Moment of truth. Oh, and that is tough, man. That's very tough. That is not what you want to see. It looked good for a second until it kept panning right. How's the stream? Pretty good so far, man. We're having a pretty good match. And it's time for Fish and Drips. I actually like Fish and Drips if you're the solo player. I think this favors the solo player. But normally, I think the team of 3 tends to win this one on average. The solo player has to do a button sequence. AX, AL, RY. Play along at home. AX, BX, YA. Demon Train, thanks, man, for the 23. Glad you like the content. LXY, RBL. Now, the team on the right, they each only have to press 1 button, but it's all reaction-based. They can't look at the sequence. So they don't know what it is. And if they mess up, then it resets the sequence. I think they do have advantage here. Yep, they've got about a 1 bucket advantage there. That will be a win for the team on the right. Chicken sandwich jockey? Wait, chicken jockey? Are you crushing a loaf? They love crushing a loaf. Alright, so here we go. That is going to be Luigi getting sent over to Peach's location. We've got a 3-way mad dash for the bottom right of the board. DK with a slight positional advantage. And pretty smart play here, using the poison shroom bunch on his opponents. Now, there's a few options. I think he wants to hit the dolphin right there to go bottom right, or he can go to Banana Peel Junction. Now, ideally, he goes bottom right. If he goes top right, it's not all bad. He can get there through the dolphin, but this is a safer option, even if it's a little bit harder to get to. Item bag, and we've got a lamp, our first of the night, in pocket now to Luigi. But Peach wants it. She's going to use the plunder. Immediately, does she get it? 1 in 3 chance. No. She gets the skeleton key instead, and she's going to be riding the dolphin. Ugh. Okay.
Wow.
Wow. We do have a Bowser coming out. Let's take a look here. What's it gonna be? Minus 20 coins. We don't get Mega Bowser. It's not all bad, though. It's not all bad. And he's gonna be riding the dolphin again. A lot of dolphin action here. All right, Star's still safe in the bottom right. That's okay. And Reverse a Bomb, going to be the game of choice. Honestly, Reverse a Bomb, I think, is as close to a perfect Mario Party game as you can get. Very high skill. Decent skill expression. Very competitive. Both teams start with 10 lives. You want to keep the Bob-Bombs on the opponent's side, not your side. You don't want that. Today, we've got 1.7 million Shud Coin in the pot for match 1. If you are just getting here, by the way, there will be a second match after. You're welcome to catch the end of it. We're going to take maybe a short 5, 10, 15-minute break. Then we'll be doing match 2. And look at that, dude. Peach and Luigi with the shutout. Perfect game coming out of them there. Well played, man. Well played. How many turns? We're doing 2 30-turn games today. We're about 2/3 of the way through this one. By the way, guys, I will say, we have a website for this. It is not updated yet. If you go to MarioPartyLeague.com, I plan on updating it in the next week. It should be updated by next week's matches, but there will be a spreadsheet that has all of the info on it as well, if you're more of a spreadsheet person. And that will all be posted on the Discord, okay? If you are actually wanting to get invested in the league more, you want to find more like-minded individuals, things like that, join the Cord, okay? The Discord has everything. It is the home of a lot of community events. We've been doing a lot more recently. Archipelagos, CPU leagues, fantasy CPU leagues, the fantasy league for the CPU league. A lot of stuff going on over there, man. You don't have to be sub to join the Discord. You just have to not be a gremlin. But I said all that while the star was going off. That is going to be a lamp used by DK. And for the first time, we have a lead change. It is DK in first place. The hard dong coming alive here. It's going to be going for the warp box. Well, I mean, you are all gremlins, but you know what I mean. Mario building up the econ. I don't know if he's like saving coins for next game or what. Actually, there is a chance that I might be able to get the, spreadsheet of the match stats done tonight. If I do, I will post that on Discord. Otherwise, it'll be done tomorrow, okay? I am very behind on a lot of things at the moment, which is not great, but I want to try to get CPU League stuff done tomorrow. All right, here we go. 1v3 money belts coming in. Oh, do we have an ad? We have an ad, I think. Let me pause this. Give me a second. Okay, we got the pause. It's fine. Wow, actually, this archipelago looks like it's been really good, man. You guys kind of have been killing it from what it looks like. I'm doing a quick check-in on the archipelago. It looks like there's only 2 people that are not done at this point. There have been 30 out of 33 games completed. I know we did have one person with tech issues that had to release, unfortunately, but you guys look like you've done a great job here. What is that? 30 out of 33 games. Yeah, that's epic. Nice work, guys. Nice work, really. Yeah, bring that energy next weekend. We're gonna need it for sure. Actually, let me go ahead and show you guys this. I can even give you the link because we do have the lobby up at this point. If you are curious in joining and you want to know what this thing is, this is it. Okay, I'll post the link here. Where's the link? Here it is. If you go here, this has all the rules. More people can help you in the Discord. You do have to have a Discord account. Look, if you're not a Discord user or you don't want to be in a random streamer server, but you want to be a part of this, I'm not going to tell people they have to stay in there, okay? But we use it for submissions just so we can make sure that everyone's games are good and whatever. And so we can link the games to the people. It's just good for organization. So you can join for this, submit, leave after if you want. I don't care. You could say nothing. It didn't matter. I literally don't care. But, yeah, it's gonna be a big one. We're doing a big community archipelago. I'm gonna be streaming it. We're gonna be closing submissions at noon Central, but at 2 p.m. is when we're gonna start, okay? I think these events have had 20 to 30 plus people in them, and I'm hoping this one will be even bigger. We might have 40, 50 even. I don't know. It'll be my first time that I've actually, like, done anything like this before, so I'm a little nervous. But I'm excited because I think Mooing Lemur's been doing a great job of organizing and running it. He even made the website. Well, he didn't make it, but he's hosting his own version of the website that we're using for this whole thing, which is awesome. I don't know. I just love community like events and seeing people get involved and hang out and whatever. I don't know. It's cool to me. That's kind of why I started streaming in the first place, like ages ago, so. If you can't make it, that's okay. We'll probably do more in the future. It seems like you guys like them. Otherwise, you would have just stopped joining the ones that we've already been organizing, so... Yeah, the archipelago is what the software is. Dude, it's the Mario Maker music! Mario Maker 3! It's coming. Okay. Okay, we can unpause. Ads are done. Let's get back into it. I sound like Mr. Crocker, dude, from the Fairly Odd Parents. Fairy Godparents! I just need my ear to be on my neck, and then we'll be there. Alright, this is a coin minigame. I would say, generally, it favors the player up top, and I mean, look at this, dude. It's the DK show. Look at this, man. He's just holding up and right, and he's just reaping the benefits. 27-4. What a shutout. The pop star? You mean Chip Skylark? You know, my shiny teeth and me. Banger. Wow, DK needed that money too. Good, because he is in first on stars, but he had no econ, and now he does. And with that, look, he can call the phone. I believe an item bag is 30 coins. If it appears for him in the shop, he might go for it. Oh, he's going for the super warp pipe, even more crazy. Now, if you don't know what the super warp pipe does, it lets him choose who he gets to go to at any point. He can just say, I'm there now. Very strong item to have. And he gets the minus block, which he can use on someone to kind of screw him over. Although, with everyone being so rich, I don't know how much it would affect their econ, but it would at the very least be moderately annoying. Alright, Mario, let's see it. Brings out the mini mushroom. He's going baby mode. And he's back. That was actually a pretty short turn, all things considered. Three throw, gonna be the next one coming in. Let's take a look here and see what we can do. So this one, I actually saw a YouTube short about this minigame, and it said if you're on the outer portion and you throw the ball when you're on the fade out, you will always get the 2 point. And we're seeing DK execute that so far. If you consistently can nail those 2 pointers, the people in the middle will have no opportunity to get any points. Now, about halfway through the minigame, the baskets do change direction, so the advantage now is going to go to Mario versus DK. And we are seeing that reflected in the scoreline so far. DK looking like he might be able to walk away with it. With a score of 6-9, DK is going to be beating Mario there. Luigi and Peach on the inner portions did get kind of screwed over, but what can you do, really? By the way, the YouTube short was mine. That was my YouTube short. I made it. Luigi paying the cabana. Are we gonna see the rare level 3 cabana? Oh, very exciting. Luigi goes for the hidden block card. He's throwing it all on a Hail Mary, man. I do YouTube shorts. According to YouTube, 95% of my audience in the last 28 days watch my shorts. And only 2% watch my videos. 3% watch both. Princess Peach going up top there, and actually a pretty good play for Princess Peach. Wait a minute. Oh, he wants to go to Peach here. If he goes to Peach, it could be huge. Trying to time it. Let's see what he gets. Oh, and he tried to go for it. You saw that, too. It was just barely not going to be Peach. It's going to go back to DK instead. DK also with an opportunity here. Now, if you are DK... you have to win this minigame. We need to pay very close attention to DK because DK has turn priority, which means if he wins the minigame here, he has enough coins to get the star. He can use the super warp pipe, go to Peach, and yoink it from her. Let's see if it happens. All right, Mario. Luigi. Starting off hot here. We need DK, actually, to grab himself. A bit of an early point lead if he wants to not have to stress out about this minigame. But it's actually Luigi with the early lead. Can he close it out? Looking yellow here. Peach on the board. DK is floundering a bit. It's not looking good. It's not looking good for DK at all. And Luigi closes it out. DK fans, if you were hoping for a 5th star, it's not happening. Luigi doesn't want anything to do with it. He says, no, not letting that happen. Raysfire hot dogs? Oh yeah, speaking of that, did you guys make it to the Raysfire hot dogs meetup? No one was there. What's the deal? I posted about it on Facebook. Wait a minute, Luigi with the hidden block. Oh! And he gets it, man! Luigi back in the lead. A hidden block, and he can snipe the star if he rolls high enough. Okay, he didn't high roll. He didn't high roll it. He could have double starred this. I didn't even think about that as an option. He did not get the high roll, so it doesn't matter if he goes up top, and he went down anyway, so whatever. But Luigi's still in the game here. He says, not so fast. Cassie Cat, thank you very much for the 9. Welcome back. There were hot dogs. I need to clarify that I was being sarcastic. I think most people know that, but if you haven't seen my stream enough, you probably don't know that. All right, wait a minute. DK is still going for the snipe play. Now, I don't know... Wait, does the super warp pipe swap position? I think it does. I thought it just took you to their position. If that's the case, he denied her the star by doing that. Which is insane. Crazy denial by DK using that pipe defensively. I didn't even know it functioned like that, to be honest with you. Mario finally trying to get himself on the board. Dude, everyone's going for the hidden block card. Honestly, with the payout rate that thing has been giving so far today, might as well, right? Why not? Why not, dude? Why the heck not? No, there's one more stage to the cabana. We're pretty close to it, I think. All right, DK lining up the grab here. Just gonna get an early snipe. Tournament is looking good. Match 1 is happening right now. It's a very spicy one. It's very spicy. Look at this, dude. This guy's the GOAT. Watch, he's just gonna get the quick grab onto Luigi here. Guaranteed. Look at this. He says, yoink.
Wow.
Wow. He made it look easy. Well played to the dong. Dude, at the front of the pack, though, this is a very close game. It is very close. These guys are tied on stars. Only a 10 coin difference between first and second. And while winning a single match will not guarantee you a spot in the playoffs, I feel like getting that win early, being the first win in the league on week 1 has got to feel good. So these guys are working for it. They are showing that. They are here to play. And here we go. There it is. The maxed build cabana. That is not something you see very often. You do not want to land on those happening spaces. It will almost entirely drain your entire bank account. And okay, not bad item bag there. Princess Peach with a 7. Let's see. I think she's going to be landing on the battle game space. Could be a 50 coiner. It is! Insane value. Look at this. It's a drainer. Everyone down to 0 coins at this point. Everyone with no money. This is potentially game deciding. I mean, like, if you lose all your econ this late in the game, I don't know if you recover. It's all reaction time based. Wait for the vibration. Mario wins it. The guy in last is going to be walking away with the biggest paycheck here. That is insanely huge for him. But how does he convert it to a win? Wow, look at that. Luigi on Bubkiss. If you're a DK fan, it's a minor victory for you as well. 39 coins. It's not that great. It's not that bad. But the big deal is that Luigi has nothing. And we are on turn 24 of 30, about to go into the final 5. But wait a minute. Mario coming alive here. Could this be a 2-star turn out of him? Oh! There it is! Mario with maybe the turn he needs to get back into the game right here. Let's see it. If he goes up top, he does have enough spaces to get to the star as well. He just needs to go upper. If he goes upper path, he's back. And he gets it! A 2-star turn for Mario. And he's not done yet. He's going to land on the item space. He could get even more from this. What does he get off of this? Let's see. Okay, the star is not going to be in reach of him from right now. That would have been an insane move. But look at this. He's not done yet because he goes to the item space. What does he get? Item bag? Oh my goodness, dude. Okay, he didn't get crazy items, but he has something to work with now. He's got econ off of that battle minigame. He's in a not bad spot. I could see him win this. He has a chance to come back. That might have been the most optimal turn he could have made. Legitimately. All right. On to another 2v2. The brothers are back. This time they're on the blue team. Last time we saw this, it was DK and Peach versus Mario Luigi, but the sides were flipped, and it was Peach and DK favored by a score of 1, 13-12, the final score. Mario with a nice triple swipe there. Luigi also getting 3, and look at this. They're doing much better this time around. Definitely playing with intention. Because it looks like they've probably secured it already. If they get that golden, yeah, it's pretty much locked in at this point. Mario and Luigi with another win. And we are going into our final 5. Dude, that was a crazy turn for Mario. Look at this now. It's Peach playing on defense. I mean, she needs to do something, man. She is grasping for straws. 2 stars, 0 coins. That battle game flipped everything, basically. It was like a momentum shift. A huge momentum reset. All right. DK using the cellular shopper. What are we going to get here? It is going to be another super warp pipe. He used this already to deny Peach the star once. Are we going to see him use it for something similar again later on? I don't know yet. Princess Peach, what's she going to do, man? She's got nothing, man. She's got nothing. She got Bubkiss. What do you even do at this point? You have to win a mini game, I think, for starters. You don't remember these items because we were playing Mario Party 4 Deluxe. It has over 30 items. It redefines the Mario Party 4 experience. Mario going for the juicer roll. Starting a little slow there, but he does get... Okay, I'd say it's a decent roll. I don't really know what the game plan is here. Maybe just trying to make room in his space, or in his inventory for more items. Now, he is prone to use movement-based items. That is in his personality. It's programmed in. So maybe he just wants to use it for the love of the game. I don't know. Let's see it, though. What does he get? Swap card. So that swaps all of his items with an opponent at random. He doesn't get to choose who it is. Could be powerful, but I don't know if we're going to see him use it or not. Because he's got a pretty good set of items already. Okay, here we go. Time for Avalanche. This is a pretty fun one. You gotta avoid the rocks. You want to hit the ramps. Just surviving to the end is not enough. You need to be in the lead at the end. So the ramps are important for that. Are there any items that are useless? I don't think so. There are definitely items that are weaker, though. Like, I think the mini mushroom is pretty weak now that there's a skeleton key item that does basically the same thing. Yeah, I think DK's unpredictable movement, like warps and stuff, and Mario just likes to roll, like, dice. Yeah, he's like mushrooms, dice, that whole thing. Alright, this should take us into the final 5 turns. Which means it's time for the home stretch bonus. If anyone got a lottery ticket, this is where it's determined. Only 2 people here. Mario with the full Luigi card. Okay, wait a minute. Nope, not happening this time. Almost looking like it could have been Mario favored there, but... Okay, so, if you're new to Mario Party 4, it is similar to Jamboree, where there is kind of a rules change in the home stretch. What are we gonna get? Okay, that's just the standard. That's just red and blue, double in value. Nothing too crazy there. That is going to be Luigi with an optimal roll. If no one can snipe that from... Wait, DK could use the defensive pipe, but he's gonna hold on to it because he can't afford the star himself. A win here for Luigi, I think gets him the star. And he'll be at 5 after that. I don't know if he's gonna win or not, but we're gonna need to pay attention to it. Let's see. Mario going for the swap card, but who does he want to swap with? Let's see what he gets. Oh, he's gonna be swapping with Peach? Interesting. So that is going to give him a reverse shroom, and it's gonna give him, I think, the speed die. Which is great for movement. He could use it here, but he's not gonna do it. Instead, gonna land on the dolphin. Alright, guys, pay attention to Luigi on this minigame, because this minigame is important. if he wins the minigame, what is going to happen is he will get a 5th star. This is a fast one. You gotta pay attention. It's over in under 10 seconds. Watch this. So this one, you only have a few things you need to do. You need to time the gas pedal, which is the R button, and then you need to time the gear shift when it goes into the red zone. And it looks like Mario falling behind here. And that is going to be a win for Peach. So that is going to be not a win for Luigi, denying him the star here off of the minigame loss. So he will not be going up to a 5th one, but neither will DK. And Peach fans, that's what you need to see, because she's not out of the game yet, but she had no econ. So every little minigame win at this point is going to help her out quite a bit. Okay, DK using the warp pipe. What's it gonna be? Okay, I don't know how I feel about the play there by DK. That was a little interesting.
This is your Howard PLS check. Drop a Howard PLS if you're a real Howarder.
I'll drop an Howard PLS. Adam Iser, thank you very much for the 15. Welcome back. And oh, wait a minute. DK having to pay the mega tax. Boom. There you go. It's all wiped out. Princess Peach gonna be using the poison shroom, likely onto, yeah, I think, what was that, Luigi or Mario? She can't get it either. No one can buy the star. They're all broke. Oh, only one game left in the archipelago? Dang, you guys were on top of it today. All right, Mario wants to remove any chance from it whatsoever. That item he used forces his dice block to be either a 9 or a 10. And there it is. Mario fans, he's not out of it yet. He has 3 stars. He has the highest coin count in the game, which means if it comes down to a bonus star tiebreaker, he wins that. And if he goes right and lands on the happening, that would be good. Or he can just banana junction it. Mario on a bit of a tear at the moment. Reminder to everyone to stick around. We are going to take a short break after this match ends, but there will be another 30-turn game. It will be all of the players that were not into this current match. So that's Yoshi, Daisy, Wario, Waluigi. So if your favorite is in that game, make sure to support. There will be another prediction as well. Cliffhangers going to be coming in as our next 2v2. I don't think we've seen this one yet tonight. All right, Luigi, Peach with a slight advantage here. The problem is, generally, one team will throw. And usually it won't be the full team, it'll just be one guy on the team that will completely throw the lead. Peach had a little bit of a hiccup there a second ago by not grabbing onto the wall. We'll see if it happens again. The blue team playing it ultra safe. She does get a pretty good re-grab. You heard her, she did not hold down the button initially, but she recovered quite well. Mario, though, meanwhile, making the red team fall about 10 meters behind. And I think this should be a win for the blue team. Let's see it. There it is. Luigi Peach will be walking away with a big W. Which, if you're a Mario fan, you don't want to see that, because the reason you've been able to win is because everyone else has been broke. That's what allowed him to get back in the game. Peach starting to rebuild the cash stack. She's on a 2-game minigame winning streak as of now. But we only have 3 turns to go. So if she's going to do something, she needs to do it now. She's got to do it now. Ooh. Now, happening is one of the bonus stars, so every happening space here is impactful. And at this point in the game, I don't know who has the advantage on that, because there's been a lot of happening spaces, both on the cabana, but also on the dolphin rides. Now. They need to do it now. All right, here we go. DK goes the wrong way, but I don't think he would have been able to get to the star anyways due to the lack of coins. And this is why even having a huge star lead but no econ is bad. Oh, Peach is going for the Hail Mary. She coin flips it. That just sends you to a random space. Imagine, though, if that took her to the star. That would have been wild. She does get an item. What's it going to be? Okay, and she gets the minus block. Mario could get the star this turn. Oh, interesting. He's going to use that on himself here. So it's going to make him tiny, but he's not using it for that. He's using it specifically for the movement. Because he gets multiple dice rolls off of this, and it doesn't limit the number. So he gets dual 4s. He gets a money bonus. That's going to boost his movement up to an 8. And I think he gets the star here. Mario, wait a minute. He's back in the game. And Mario, for the first time tonight, moving into first in the final 3 turns. That is crazy. Mario's bringing it back right now, dude. Can he close it out? That's really going to be the question. But it's time for a masher. There are bonus stars enabled. They are for sure turned on. All right, so slime time is all about mashing. They're stuck in the cube and they're trying to escape the cube. DK looking like he might be able to make it happen. And he does. Well played to DK. Dude, this is a pretty stressful one. I don't want to write off Peach. I think she might be done for on match 1 of week 1, though. I don't think she wins it. I don't know who else wins it, though. Last game wrapped up? Dang, you guys killed it today. That's pretty fast. You only started like 5 hours ago, right? Well played. I need you to bring that energy next weekend so we can kill it out there. Banana Junction, if he goes upward, he can get a star. Oh, wait a minute. No, he's short on the roll. Wait a minute. He doesn't make it. But he's a big winner. This could be huge for the implications of the bonus star tiebreaker. This is going to be 100 coins into the pocket of Luigi. That is probably going to guarantee him the coin star, bonus star as well. Luigi back in the game. So DK here needs to low roll. But he doesn't low roll. I think his only chance is to play the lottery also. If he gets the top 2 prizes, either first or second, he will get enough money to be able to buy the star. But he doesn't. Which means it's not going to happen. It really came down to the lottery there. DK not going to be able to capitalize. Dude, I don't know who wins it now. I think that's a huge, like, momentum shift in favor. Who do you use that on? Luigi? I mean, I don't think it's gonna matter. Sure, you can do that to bring down the coin count. That's the minus block, which is gonna, like, reduce his money that he gets next turn, but, like, it doesn't... I don't think it has impact, you know? Mooing Lemur, thanks for gifting a sub to Inshade. Inshade, enjoy the emotes. And it's time for Book Squirm. Mario could reverse onto Luigi, you're right. I always forget you can use that on someone else. That's the only way. Alright, here we go. We had this earlier and Peach won on the first page flip, so... Oh! And that is gonna be Luigi winning this one also on the first flip. It's happened again. The rich getting richer right now. Mooing Lamer, thanks for gifting a sub to Belhinix. I think Luigi does have turn prio. Mario had to use that. Yeah, I think he gets it, man. Wait, but he choked the roll from the minus, dude. He gets a 1. He doesn't make it from the final turn roll. That Peach minus block did a number on him, honestly. That's a crazy choke. That means, I think if he got the star, it might have been a guaranteed win, but now I don't know if it is. Peach coming back from the grave here. She says, I might not win, but you're not going to either. We're doing 2 matches, so there will be 1 more match after this. It's about halfway done. Princess Peach actually on a pretty good final turn here. She's not going to be able to high roll it though. Means no star for her even if she goes up top. And let's see what Mario chooses to do final turn here. Yeah, it looks like it's really going to come down to the bonus stars. Now, if you're new to old Mario Party, it is not random like the newer games are, okay? There are 3. There is the coin star, who is the player who I think had the highest maximum coin count at any point in the game, which is for sure Luigi. There's the minigame star, which is the most coins earned in minigames, and the happening, which is the most question mark spaces landed on, okay? Now, because the minigame, or the bonus stars are stable, they're consistent, you can kind of play towards one of them or all of them if you want. That is a viable tactic. Whoa, was I lagging? I didn't get an encoding overload. I don't know what happened. That's weird. Sorry for the Fs. I think Twitch has been bugging out. I was watching a stream yesterday that kept doing it, and it was the League of Legends World Championship. I don't know what happened. Okay, here we go. All right, time for the results. Let's see it. This is it. Comes down to the bonus, man. We have a 3-way star tie. Banger first match, honestly. Coin advantage does go to Luigi, but it's pretty close, all things considered. Let's see. Oh! It's a 2-way star tie. Wait a minute. Luigi and DK. And it goes to Luigi again. I think that's a Luigi guaranteed win. At this point, the final bonus star really is just for points on the standings. Reminder, every star is 120 points. So DK is going to get himself an extra 240 points on the boards this week from the bonus stars alone. But I do think that that is a win for DK off of that. A very close match. Very close game 1 here. That is a win for Luigi to start us off here. The first win of the fall 2025 season. Now, the breakdown on points is 250 points for first, then 100 for second, then 75 for third, 50 for fourth, plus 120 per star, and then every coin gets converted to a point as well. So Luigi, look at this, is probably looking to maybe get over 1,000 points on this match alone. Breaking 1K points on a single game is crazy. That is a very high number of points to get, which means that Luigi has a very strong week 1 performance. Looking good out there on the field. Can I address the allegations that the first to move has won both showcases? Look, man, it's like in League of Legends, blue side is generally favored for some reason. Look, if you want to go first, you just have to roll better. It doesn't have anything to do, it's not like they're picking that. They just happen to outroll everyone else at the beginning of the game. You know? Item spaces do not count, it's only the question marks. You've lost on blue side? Ooh, might be a skill issue. It's only the question marks, yeah. Okay, guys, that is going to be... that is going to be match 1. I'm going to go ahead and mute this really quick just so you don't have to hear the music loop. We are going to be doing match 2. I'm probably going to get up and stretch my legs. Let me do the payout first. That is going to be a win to the Luigi Fan Club. Big winner today, Dreed145, who put in 150k Shud coin. Gonna be walking away with some pretty good results. All right, I'm gonna get up for like just a minute, stretch the legs, guys. I'd say 9:50 my time, so about 7 minutes from now, we're gonna get started. If you need to get a snack or go to the bathroom or whatever, let me do the time command. So it's 9:43. I'm gonna stretch a little bit. I have to really hydrate and pace myself because I use like a lot of my vocal energy when I do these casts. I don't want to like strain the vocals.
This ad break brought to you by the MP Fantasy League. For the 10 players who signed up this week, you can check who your picks are for the 2 matches on Discord.
Okay, shoutouts to the Fantasy League. I think we have a command for that. If you are watching these matches, by the way, and you do want to get involved, there is a Fantasy League. I think you'll be able to join even if you missed week 1. You might just be behind on the standings. But check it out. It's on the cord. Oh, it's MP Fan. Thank you. There you go. Feel free to get involved. But yeah, to give a shout out again to the Fantasy League. I think it'll be cool to get more people in there. And also, for the people that are going to be joining the Archipelago next weekend, we already have 8 people submitted. I'm going to be in it as well. I'll be streaming it. We might have a community cam even. I'm going to try to figure that one out. I don't know how that's going to work yet, but we'll work on that. I'm excited, man. Should be fun.
Belly emoji, taco emoji, burrito emoji, fire emoji, French fries emoji.
Thank you for the Taco
cup
Bell
emoji,
takeover.
Taco emoji.
Brent Tacos,
Taco
thanks for
Bell
300. I'll be
takeover.
back, guys.
Live Moss,
9:50.
Belly emoji, taco
We're gonna get
emoji,
started.
burrito
If you
emoji,
want to know,
fire
here, I'll show you
emoji,
this.
French fries
Here's
emoji,
the schedule if you
cup
guys want to see it.
emoji, taco
And if you want the
emoji.
link, I can give you the link too. There you go. Community Discord call for what? For the Archipelago? Yeah, I mean, people will probably be in voice. Okay, anyways, I'll be right back. We are about to do this match, by the way. We just did match 1. This is match 2.